Alright boys, we are back and it's time to dive into free agency. Last video I showed you who was available, and I would like to get Scotty Hartnell and Markov, but we might run into salary cap problems, so I don't think I'll be able to get both of them. But thing is, I looked at Hartnell at first and I was like, oh man, he's great, he'd be a great pickup, but look at his defensive category. I mean, he's a good body checker, he's got good shot blocking and stick checking, but his defensive awareness and discipline aren't the greatest, right? I mean, he's more of an offensive power forward, so he would fit better on the first or second line. But here's the thing. We already have Rick Nash power forward on the first line and Landeskog on the second line power forward. So the more I look at him, the more I think maybe we don't need him and we can save that money, because, I mean, he wants $5 million. I mean, I can maybe free up another mil if I trade away Mason Raymond, but that's about it. So what was it? You guys were saying Chris Kunitz, and he's the same thing. Like, he's good in the defensive category. Hartnell is a bit better, but I'd rather have Kunitz over Hartnell because just the salary cap, I can save $3 million. And look at the defensive category; it's really not that different. Hartnell's a better body checker. That's about it, and not by that much. It's just because Hartnell's got a much better offensive category, which really takes him up there. And he's also two years younger. Travis Mullen will be good, boys, but I'm not looking for another grinder back there, okay? We already have our grinders. So, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I think I want to get Kunitz over Hartnell because I'd rather get the best defenseman out there, Markov, right now. I mean, Streit would be nice as well. But Markov is only, what, $500,000 more. So it's not that much more. He's younger, and he's better overall. So Markov is somebody I definitely want to go for. So I think it's going to be Markov and Kunitz that I go after, all right? But here's the thing. If we're going to do that, we can, since we're going to go for Kunitz, that means Mason Raymond, there's no room for Mason Raymond on our team. And, hang on, let me go to trading block. And that means we can trade him, free up some cap space. So, oh, excuse me, what the hell? Oh, just had something to eat. All right, so I want to find a team who wants a prime-age winger and wants athleticism, because that's what Mason Raymond's all about. He's fast. So, computer teams, let me go backwards here. So, I'm just going to look team wants. I'm trying to find athleticism first, and then we'll look. Okay, so St. Louis. And yes, they want prime-age veterans and wingers. So St. Louis is a good team. They don't have any draft picks on the table, though. I want to trade for a draft pick. So let me keep looking here. Athleticism. Nah. Athleticism. Okay, they'd be good as well. So St. Louis and the Rangers. Nope. Athleticism. Yeah, LA would be... Oh, LA would be great. But again, they don't want to trade away their draft picks. Nobody wants to trade away draft picks this early in the season. Well, the season's not even started yet. Athleticism. Yeah, the Dallas Stars would be good too. Okay. Keep going. Athleticism. Okay. So let me try. Who was up first? It was St. Louis. Let's try St. Louis. I just want to dump Mason Raymond. I'm not trying to get anything crazy back for him. Nothing like that. All right. Just trying to dump him off. I mean, I don't like putting snipers. Snipers and playmakers to me belong on the first and second line. He's not bad back there, but I think Chris Kunitz would be a better person, you know, keep the puck out of our net, let our first two lines get the goals, and our third and fourth line, they just make sure you're plus players, and we'll be a good team. So Mason Raymond, let's see if they have anybody. I wouldn't mind going for a draft pick, but let's see if they have any young guns, 21 years or younger, okay? I don't want anyone older than that. Goretz, let's see this guy, Goretz. Sniper, Max Goretz, not bad, but he's a B- for the offensive category, and he's a sniper. Not for me. Not for me. Keep going. Oh, a couple 19-year-olds. Hang on, let's see here. Gilbert and Uli. Jared Gilbert, two-way defenseman, B, B-. That's pretty good for a two-way. All right, let me put Gilbert up there. And what was the other guy? Or was he? Uli. Let's see what this guy's all about. Cole Uli, sniper. See, this sniper, he's got a C for defense, but the A- for offense, and that's what I like because he's a sniper. I don't care about his defensive category, especially if he has an A-. I mean, like Yakupov, they can get by. So yeah, I want to get this guy too, because these are the two guys. I mean, they're signed for 3 years, man. I mean, you could wait 2 years and then trade them in their last year of their contract. Their trade value will be like 30-40%. I mean, those guys will be steals. And they want athleticism, so this could be a good trade here. This could be a very good trade here. Okay, so if I trade Mason Raymond, salary cap space available will be 8.285. I'm sure that'll even drop down a bit more. It always does. Yeah, so we still won't be able to sign Hartnell and Markov. So I think it's going to be Markov and Kunitz. All right. Raymond for Gilbert and Uli. I think that's a pretty good deal. Raymond's trade value is a bit higher than both of them, but add those two trade values up and it equals Raymond. So, you know what? I'm not even gonna add anything more to the deal. This is a straight up trade. Mason Raymond for two 19-year-old prospects. Will it go through? No, it won't. Okay. They don't like that deal. That's fine. Let me add some draft picks here. There you go. Will that go through? No, it won't. It's still a bad deal. Okay. There's one more player I can trade away, and finally he's in his last year, Jonathan Huberdeau. That's right, boys. I know what you're thinking. Oh, don't do it. But you know what? Look, he's got 1.845 salary cap. Could save some more money there. And he's in his last year of his contract. And remember, this year I have to sign a bunch of players. So he just didn't fit into our team, all right? When we traded for him, it was a good deal. But he's 21 years old. Give him the chance to play somewhere else, all right? So, Raymond, I'll take my draft picks off the table. Hang on. Come on, jeez. Taking the draft picks off the table. So, Raymond and Huberdeau, all right, for Gilbert and Uli. Will it go through? One-way contracts. All right, so they did kind of like that. Man, I'm losing my voice or something. What the hell? All right. Let me find a one-way contract. Will they accept a one-way 0 years? Let me see if this will go through. Will it go through? Okay, so they do accept that. I didn't want to sign someone with an actual contract because that would just add to our salary cap. All right, so this can go through. We're almost in the right ballpark here. So let me add those draft picks, the 5th, the 6th, and the 7th. All right, Raymond and Huberdeau for a 5th, the 6th, and a 6th. And a 5th, the 6th, the 7th for Gilbert, Uli, and just some random. Will it go through? It won't work. It won't work. Okay, this is a good trade. I mean, they're on the fence. So let me see if I can find anybody else that we can trade away here. We don't need. Spalling? Yeah, we could trade away Spalling. We could definitely trade away Spalling. He's got somewhat of a trade value. Hell yeah, let's get rid of Spalling too. And that's better than the 7th round pick. All right, so Raymond, Huberdeau, 5th to 6th, and Spalling for Gilbert, Uli, and Lettinen. Will it go through? Oh my God, come on, man. I know it's right there. I know it is. Okay, we'll take the 6th off. Is there anyone else we can find better than the 6th round pick? Got to keep all these guys, left wingers, Kabanoff and Johansson. I'm keeping those two guys. I'm not trading them away for other prospects. They are prospects for us. Shaw, Moss, Bowl. Now I got to keep those guys. Defensemen. No, I got to keep them all. All right, so this trade I don't think is gonna work. No, I don't think this trade's going to work, boys. We're going to have to take off. Let's take off this this Gilbert guy. I'd rather keep the Oli guy because... What? Now they're over the cap? I'm going to take off Huberdeau? Okay, I can take off Huberdeau. They're under the cap. Okay. All right, so I took off their defenseman. I'd rather have the little sniper up there. So Oli and I can take off Spalling. Let me take off Spalling. Let me just do it for Raymond, for Oli, basically. So, Raymond for younger Raymond, basically, all right? And he's got an A- potential. Lettinen's just the one-way contract to help it out. Let me add a draft pick just because it seems like they are getting good deal here. A 3rd overall pick, all right? Raymond for Oli and a 3rd round pick. Will it go through? Come on, man. All right, I'm adding my draft picks. Go through. Will it go through? Come on. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? All right. 4th, will it go through? All right, I'm taking away the pick. It's just going to be Raymond for Uli, basically. All right, we're substituting Raymond for a nice young prospect, and we're going to pick up a veteran in free agency. Will it go through? Wow, they don't even want to do this straight up, man. Holy crap, are you kidding me? All right, Raymond, a 7th, a 6th, and a 5th for Uli. Will it go through? Oh, my God. You know what? I'm just going to give him Spalling. I'm going to keep Huberdeau because we can keep him and trade him at the trade deadline for more. Spalling, he's 25. I don't have him signed. Just give him. Whatever. All right, so Raymond, a 7th, a 6th, a 5th, and Spalling. Let me add a third in there just to try it out, and if that doesn't work, whatever. Will it go through? Oh my god. Okay, I'm taking it off. It's just going like this, alright? Will it go through? There it is. Well, this is an absolute no-brainer for us here in St. Louis. Alright, so we dumped off Mason Raymond, our 5th, our 6th, our 7th, and Spalling, alright, for basically just a nice young prospect, another left-wing sniper. Ollie, he's 19 years old. He's got 3 years left. The reason I like him, because look at his offensive category. It's already almost in the 80s, and he has his A-. This might not be somebody that we use, but I guarantee you in 2 years when he's on his last year of his contract, his trade value will be up there. So it's just another young prospect to put in our system, all right? We don't have draft picks, but we have a plethora of young defensemen. Okay, so we made the trade, and look, we only have $8.410 million worth of salary cap space. So we still can't do the Hartnell and Markov, so we're going to do the Kunitz and Markov, all right? 38 players under contract, so we can sign a bunch of rookies as well. But let's get these two big guns under our contract first. Unrestricted free agent. Okay, so Andrei Markov. He wants 2 years. I'll give him 2 years because we can trade him after, and I don't want to mess around with this guy, okay? We can definitely trade him at the end of the year. So 8.4. Kunitz only wanted, what, like, at most 3.5. So I can give him almost $5 million, and that's what I'm going to do because I want to make sure I get Andrei Markov, okay? Another team is already interested in him. It's the Carolina Hurricanes. I'm going to offer you $10 million over 2 years, Andrei Markov. All right, drop it down just a bit. I don't want to mess around, okay? Because if I wait a few days for him to accept it and he comes back and says, I've decided to join another team, Strite will be gone. All the good defensemen will be gone. I've already traded away Mason Raymond, okay? So we've made our decision to do this. I got to make sure I get it done now. So he's getting $750,000 more than he wanted. Basically, $725,000. So I like that. If he doesn't take that, I'll be pissed off. There you go. I'll get back to you in a few days. All right, Andrei Markov. And now, where is he? Chris Kunitz. There you go. So I'm not going to be able to sign Scotty Hartnell. It's just too much. I would need about $10 million to get both those guys. Chris Kunitz, though, he only wants $2 million, which is perfect. He wants 1 year. I'm going to jack that up to $3 million because I want to make sure I get this guy. Remember, we offered, what's his face? Markov, almost 5 mil. So 5 plus 3, it's only 8 mil, and the cap is a bit less as well. The cap hit is a bit less than their actual salary. So 1 year, $3 million. I mean, that's a 50% increase of your salary, man. And that's big. That's a big increase. He better accept that. Here, 301. There you go. All right, come on, please, Chris Kunitz and what's his face, Markov. All right, so we got those guys, but now let's also just sign the rookies. We know we're gonna sign these guys, and I'm just gonna each one of these guys just gonna send them an offer right now. Defenseman, we got a defenseman, a center. It's beautiful. We can we're gonna have so many prospects. A defenseman, a center, a right wing, and a left wing. Are you kidding me? It's just unbelievable, man. That's what I'm talking about, man. When you guys get into like year 3, year 4. I mean, there's no shortage of prospects in free agency, so you don't have to hold on to, like, Huberdeau. All these guys are better than Huberdeau. That's why you can easily trade him away. Riley Miller, tough guy, A- for the defensive category. Hell yes. Let's make our team tough, buddy. Oh, yeah, son. All right, another center, Joseph Camarosa. Oh, A-, grinder. Hell yes. Holy crap, tough guy and a grinder. My team. I'm finding some nice young rookies here. Giroux, Tommy Giroux, sniper. He's a sniper, but a B- for the offensive category. I don't like that. Aslant, no, same thing. Curtis, sniper, no. Starting to get into the worst players now. Defensive defenseman with B- for defense. You got to look for that. You got to look at what kind of player they are. See, this guy would be turned out to be pretty good. A- for the offensive category, and he's a playmaker. You got to look out for that kind of stuff, boys. You don't sign a defensive defenseman with an A- for offense and a C for defense. It won't work out. Andrew O'Brien, Carrick. I want Carrick. Let me just look in. I only want to sign like one more guy. Where's that center? Hare. Nah, he's got an A-. He's a two-way though. I need the defensive category for two-way. All right, so I want to get this Trevor Carrick guy and this Andrew O'Brien. We're gonna have so many defensive prospects, which is good. because we were actually running out of defensemen. We're not running out of defensemen, but I've traded away a few of them. And our young prospects from before, God, what the hell? Our young prospects from before are now our NHL starters. So we actually we need new prospects. And potential goalies. Is there anyone? Oh, Brandon O'Neill. This guy's got pretty good reflexes potential. All right. So there you go. I'm not going to send any more because how many have I approached? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so I've approached 12 people, and we have 38 players under contract, so it's perfect. That'll take us up to 50. Let me just go to contracts and make sure I don't have anybody tendered qualifying offers because they count as players. Okay, no. Oh, we're good. Yeah, we'll be able to sign all those guys that I tried. Hopefully. Like I won't have anyone come back to me and say that your roster's full. So that's good. All right, so here we go. Chris Kunitz, he's part of our team. All right. Very nice. And he only took a day to come up with that. Yeah, he was like, "Holy crap, 3 million. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, son." All right, and we still have 6.835. So, man, I could have even offered Markov some more. See what I mean? You offer them the cap, and the cap is it's a bit less. It's only a percentage of his actual salary. Okay, so we got 11 different responses here. So Markov is in here somewhere. Hopefully he signed. O'Neill's on the team. Markov is on the team. All right, boys. Man, it only took 2 days. Sweet. All right. So we got 49 players under contract, and we actually still have 3.49 mil. Holy crap. You know what? We're gonna go back and get Nabokov. That's right, boys. We have room for one more player. I'm not gonna sign anyone else. We gotta get Nabokov back. We have got to get him back. 2 mil. I know what you guys are probably thinking, John, you got 3 mil. You should sign somebody and then trade them away. Remember, we can't do that. We're not allowed to sign players just to trade them. So, I mean, I could get Brian Allen again. I could get Foster and just trade them away. Not going to do that. I could get Travis Moen and trade him away. Not going to do it, all right, boys? Not going to do it. We have our team. It was just those 2 players I wanted to get. And if we can sign Nabokov, man, I want Nabokov to retire on our team, man. He belongs on the Columbus Blue Jackets after those 2 years. Come on. Yes, Nabokov is back on the team. Welcome back. Welcome back, Evgeny Nabokov. So what do you guys think about that? What do you think about that? Should we give him the backup role for this year and send Dubnyk down for 1 more year? Give him another full season as a starter? Because that'll only help him, right? That will only help him. And I think we signed him to a 2-year deal. So, hell yeah, man. Oh, yes, 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 yes. I'm liking our team. I am liking our team. So basically, we're the same team as last year, just better. All of our younger guys got better, all right? Our defensive core is a lot better. We have a weaker goalie now, all right? So that might hurt us. But we also have taken out Mason Raymond and inserted a better third-line defensive guy. And I remember, first 2 lines score goals, bottom 2 lines keep the puck out of the net, all right? Penalty kill specialists, grinders, all that good stuff. And Chris Kunitz definitely fits in better than, what's-his-face, Mason Raymond. And then we also picked up Andrei Markov as our offensive defenseman for this year. Remember, we had Gonchar our first year, Zidlicki our second year. Gonchar our second year, Zidlicki our third year. Now we got our 4th year in Andrei Markov. We always like to have that good power play, all right? So we'll end this video, but before we do, let me just do all the roster moves. You guys can look at the rosters. Dubnyk and Markstrom. All right, I think I want to... Nabokov is a better overall, man. I think I want to give Dubnyk the whole year down. So we got Markstrom and Nabokov as our 1-2 punch now. All right, and then Dubnyk can be our number 1 down there. Oh, he's only got 1 year left, so that's fine. That's fine. He can get better. All right. Defenseman. Defenseman's going to look like this. Hamnick, Dahan, Goodbranson, Markov, Bieksa, Oduya. Yeah, there's our top 6. Look at that. Mid-80s everywhere. No superstars just yet, but just... don't worry, these 3 guys for the next 6 years all signed. Beauty. Beauty. Right wingers, Rick Nash, yep, he's up there. Landeskog, Moss Bowl, yep. All these guys are going to be down in the... oh, man, the AHL... Grigorenko can now play on the AHL team. He's not in the juniors anymore. Our AHL team is going to be stacked. Left wings, Yakupov and Kunitz. All right, there's the new addition, Chris Kunitz. Bobrovsky... I want to bring this guy up eventually. He's a tough guy, but he's still not that good. If we need a tough guy kind of thing, instead of Bowl or Moss. And then centers, Duchesne, O'Reilly, Marchand, Johansson, McClement, and Malhotra. Huberdeau, you go down. All right. Damn, I have 3.7 mil of salary cap space still.